Can you have a healthy relationship if you don't agree with someone politically at all? Well, we went out to the streets of Washington, D.C. and asked women this exact question, and here is what they had to say. Is it important that you align politically with the guy you're dating?
No, because I'm open to meeting all types of people. I think no, because a lot of times when guys are like set in their ways like that, like you could say what you want, they're not gonna change that way. So I think like you just have to try to get past it, like unless they're like horrible in that way. A lot of times they're like not horrible, just kind of like okay, whatever. Like I'll change it later.
If you're dating a dude and you don't agree with him at all about like whatever his political views, left, right, whatever, can you still have like a healthy relationship with that person?
As long as they respect like people, like anyone else, if they don't know them, I think that's fine. But sometimes they're dumb. And that's not my problem. Men are gross a lot of the times. You have to look past that to find the right one.
Yeah, I think it's possible to like disagree with people, but like be healthy about it and like be open to like hearing other people's opinions and like be pretty neutral. That like it's fine. So it's like if you're like medium and open to hearing new things, like yeah. In college so far, yes, because like back when I voted, it was freshman year, and like I wasn't involved with any guys, whatever. I think that like now, like it's like kind of on the. This might sound bad. It's on the back. It's on the back burner for me because I've never had anything serious. So I'm just kind of like, well, whatever.
Can you have a healthy relationship if you don't align politically?
Yes. I used to live in Florida. I mean, it's like you just like avoid the politics part of the situation, but like at the end of the day, it just comes to values. There's only two parties in this world. If you get too political, then it's just like, what do you really care about? I think the Trump election was very divisive, but in terms of politics in general, it just comes down to the values. It doesn't come down to the party, because when it comes down to the party, it's like, what do your parents vote for? And that's most likely what you're going to vote for.
It's not possible. You have to have the same views as your partner. It's just, I feel like your political view is ingrained in your values of who you are as a person. I am not going to be someone who supports all these different social issues and like inherently then go ahead and vote Republican. That doesn't make any sense.
I would just say absolutely not. I will not agree with someone. Free Palestine, right? And if you're not for human rights, then don't talk to me.
Is it important if you're dating a guy, right? If you're dating someone, is it important that you align politically?
Not necessarily.
Why?
Not necessarily.
Because I believe that your political views are going to somehow align to your values, and values you need to be aligned with. If like freedom is my number one value personally, so maybe I'm going to want the border open for people who want to cross over for a better pasture because they want freedom. Why should they? So, you know, that's an example.
I think it's not fair to like throw the whole human in the garbage because of like their beliefs. I think there's duality in respecting each other's beliefs, and I think you can focus on each other's commonalities, right? Like you just focus on that. Obviously there's a lot of disagreements the more you have less in common with somebody, but I really think that you could make it work. I think politics is, if you connect with
politics
if
in
you
the middle
connect
of
with somebody on like a soul level, if the core of that person is beautiful and it's peaceful and it's good, and I think that's what's most important.
Can you have a healthy relationship if you don't align politically with someone?
Yes, 100%.
Explain.
Yes, I think your political beliefs are, your political beliefs are an inherent and important part of who you are, but I don't think they define your relationship. Just in the same way you can be best friends with somebody and have different political ideals. I think politics are so important on a conversational realm, but in terms of personality and spirituality and who you actually are, politics are far from your core. And I think we can be human and we can have diverse and real and intellectual conversations about politics, but I don't think they define a relationship. No.
I'm going to say the exact same. I love existing in a world of nuance. And in that, I mean, everything is given in our society as black and white, and I think we can exist in gray. I have a tattoo about that. If you're on the opposition, there probably isn't a lot that you can like bond with and like get to know each other with like as like a life partner. But at the same time, if you believe in different things, it's kind of a beautiful thing as a human that we can experience different ideals.
You can believe something and something else. It's both and.
It's never.
He's beautiful and kind and sweet, and he's also an asshole.
It's never.
I believe he has these thoughts of politics, but he's also your future husband.
It's not an or world, it's an and world.
Well, now that we heard their answers, we want to hear yours. Let us know down below what you think of their responses, and let us know your response to that same question. Drop a thumbs up, and we'll catch y'all in the next video.